Hello, we are here. We made it. Looks like we made it. Hi Oxy, hi Caitlin, hi Vernthax, hi Dragon, hi Math. Oh, I didn't even do my go live. Oh shit, guys, what am I doing? Super late to stream and then I forget to do my go live. Hold on. That was a loud shutter and that was blurry. That was my bad. I love a good filter. Hi Math. I put heatless curlers in again. I really liked it on my birthday and it lasted 3 days. You know what? I want to try. You know, was it the thing with you put like the whole, like the rod, like kind of the rod, and then wrap your hair around it? Is that the kind of one you did? Anyway, how was your birthday, Caitlin? Hi Slick Black. Saying an update for my S25 Ultra. Getting excited for Android 16 and One UI 8. Oh, what is in the new update? I honestly don't know. What is in the update? Speaking of Samsung, they also sent me a Galaxy Watch 8. And I was like, wait, like, do they want me to do something with this? Like, I just got that in the mail. I wasn't expecting it, you know what I mean? And he's like, my contact was like, oh, you know, I just asked them and they're like, no, it's just a gift, you know, enjoy and you don't have to do anything. I was like, oh, ah. So, I mean, they've gifted, they gave, you know, I have the 7 that they gave, and also the tablet, the S10 Plus, I think Plus, which was really nice of them. And so it's nice to get the upgrade. And this time they gave the smaller face and small/medium standard strap, so it should fit me better than we had to like send them in last time because it was the wrong size significantly. We're all ladies on this the XZ Samsung squad kind of vibe, so we don't have, not, you know, most of us have pretty small wrists, you know. Didn't fit our wrist. I know what I want to be when I grow up. A DCC Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. I already know and can do the Thunderstruck dance. Dang, okay. I mean, it's a lot of work to be one of those cheerleaders. Like, I know some of them personally. It's a lot of work and you do not get paid. Like, you get paid, but pennies. It's kind of trash. But it's like, obviously an incredible fun experience and you get to do a lot of things and I assume travel and stuff like that, but it's a lot of work. So you gotta be really, 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 really committed. And really fit. It's competitive, even though it doesn't pay. I don't know. God, sorry. Let me do my cooling. I'm sorry. I normally do this before. I did the full routine full out with palms earlier and it was fun. Energy and stamina for that are hard though. Yes, that's what I don't have. So I'm proud of you for being able to get through. That is not something I can do. Too good. Did I say hello? Hi Lauren. Hi Mr. Kincaid. My Galaxy Watch 4 is starting to feel old now. I know, 8. And so I'm pretty sure this still hasn't come out, right? Has it come out? Do you guys? When does the Fold 7 and the Watch 8 come out? And the Flip 7, of course. Okay, one last post. Hold on, manage to select more. 10. No, that's it. 10. Okay. Also, exciting fact: Gina's dad is moving his hand for the first time after a stroke. You know, it's a little thing, a little bit of squeeze, a little here and there. Amazing. All right, Mike, thank you so much for 76 months at tier 3, you angel. I hope you're doing good. How's everything going? Have you, when is that thing happening that you told me about last time? Or has it hasn't already happened, has it? Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Jose. Hi, Baby Bears. Hi, Ethereal. Hi, Punk Rocks. Come on, Erica. Act like you've been there before. Where was I? Where was I? Sorry. I think I'm behind on chat, so I don't even know where I am. I saw the new Superman movie again in theaters again. Had an eye doctor's appointment for new glasses and had a cheeseburger sub for dinner. Cheeseburger sub. That sounds fun. Security update. Oh, okay. Yes, I use a robe tie though. It's not as thick as the rod thing, so it's easier to sleep on. Oh. Everyone has a robe tie. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have a lot. I take too long to get ready. I was doing a lot of other things, Slick, but you're not wrong on that as well. Galaxy Watch 8. Eee. Hi, Kev. Hi, Ruben. Happy Thursday. I should turn off the donation. Oh, I mean, we should donate to St. Jude, of course, if you still guys want to. Of course, hello. But I don't need that command continuing to go all the time, so that's in timers. So far, GCX has raised, I think, over $230,000, maybe $250,000 so far this week. The goal is $1 million. I know some, heavy hitters are going to be coming through. I did see really early this morning, or was it just earlier today? I don't know, some guy who has like 180,000 followers, so way more than me. He was at like $27,000 that he raised in his blog. I was like, whoa, crazy. My birthday was very calm and relaxing. I watched Big Brother season 17 and Disney Channel movies all day. Calmest birthday I've ever had. Also, first birthday on my own. Kind of liked it. You know what? That's good. That sounds really cozy and nice. And like, not every birthday has to be wild, It's actually better to like enjoy it and not be overwhelmed. The metal one you got might work with the 8s. Galaxy Watch 4 through 7 have used the same watch strap. Well, they did try to... We'll see. I'm not sure, actually. I will have to get it if it doesn't fit on this guy. I will have to get a new one because clearly something in these kind of straps give me a rash, so some kind of allergic reaction. The 2 phones are the 27th, I think. I got him so early. Guys. Whoa, I'm so fancy. Anyway, I'm excited to unbox this. I'm interested because it's got like more of a bezel around it. So I'm curious if I will like the look comparatively. Obviously I'm really excited because it's got better battery life. That's going to be a game changer because I'm so lazy to charge it. And so, I wanted to track my sleep, but I also wanted to track my steps. So when am I supposed to be charging this thing? So any longer battery life is fantastic to me. And it's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like brighter screen in general. So that's going to be cool outside and stuff like that. Oh, I know, Ruben's so good. It's on the 24th. Oh, okay. Dang. Okay, well, wishing you all the lucks for that. And I still don't know if I'll be out there for Evo. But keep me updated on how you're feeling and everything. Yeah, if I do go to Evo, I'm thinking I might like fly in Saturday and fly out Sunday, or maybe Friday evening, and then fly out Saturday evening or something, like just like a day. I just want to go for one day to the con. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Do I have a Samsung fridge? Yeah, Nookdang. Maybe that's next. What's up, NY girl? Hi, Insane. This actually third monitor is a very old Samsung TV. Man, I'm disappointed. I thought you were an iPhone person. Sorry. Well, I'm a Samsung partner, so I've been a Samsung partner for almost a year, and they just sent me the new watch and the 2 new phones that aren't released yet, which is really cool. Your Galaxy Watch 8 what? Haha. Good one. The Galaxy Watch 8 Classic looks so nice. That has a physical dial around the bezel. You can turn to switch between screens. Oh, that's cool. 700. Okay, I didn't know they had multiple different variations. This just looks like the Galaxy Watch 8. Nothing I think the base model is like 400. Is that correct? I just seen someone just do a 10K dono like 15 minutes ago. Amazing, Al. See, Al. Okay. Also, Al, I noticed that I think you donated to my donation link. Is that true? I just saw that like right before stream, by the way, that you donated for the Bean Boozle. I can go donate that over for you. I didn't see it because I turned off. I tried to change everything on my own, and so it was very obvious that you go to the GCX one or the Tiltify one, but it is always confusing, especially when you're used to just you already have my link, or something like that. So I can definitely send that over. In your name, I guess. Hey, it's that inspiring and dazzling, Erica. Hi, Landar. How sweet. Hello. I think it was you. It just says, it is you. Yeah. This is the first and only birthday so far where I wasn't being screamed at. Hey, that's a plus. We like no screaming on your birthday. Scorpion. Hello, ALY Evo. Do you not know what Evo is? Fonino. Hi, Gout. What's up? I have had an iPhone since the 3G. During that time, I have tried the Samsung for 2 weeks and I couldn't do it. It went back and got my iPhone. There are pros and cons. I have had many an iPhone. Many an iPhone. But there are some really great pros to having an Android, specifically a Samsung. Apple Watch and iPhone are bored. Bored? That's an interesting way to put it. I like that. It might be a new strap. That's my concern. Exactly. So I'll have to buy a new one. Hi, Bretta CJ. Just let me know about Evo for sure. Okay, yeah, and let me know how you're feeling, because if you're not feeling well, Do I like Apple Watch? Yeah, I feel like when it comes to the watches in general, these smartwatches, I don't use them to the best of their abilities. But, I like watching the step counts and the sleep stuff, even though it's clearly not like super accurate, right? But, it gives you a general idea of your sleep and stuff if it's consistent. I will say I'm really impressed with the Watch 7, Galaxy Watch 7 specifically, because it seems, when it comes to when it was reading my BMI and like my body fat percentage and XYZ, it seemed much more accurate to a very accurate reading I had gotten last year, albeit there was plenty of time between 6 to 8, maybe 9 months between the accurate reading I got at an actual X-ray vibe thing and for me to try out this watch. But they were very similar compared to a bunch of other, I don't know, just say my scale or something that gives you a body fat percentage, but it was 12% body fat difference. That's kind of crazy. I was very impressed that this felt really accurate. What I'm really excited to try out is I did get a dono goal. I still haven't done it yet. I did get a dono goal completed to get another DEXA scan. So I'm excited to do one and test myself, especially on this new watch, actually. It might even be better accuracy, who's to say. And test out the readings on that and the readings I get back the same day and see how accurate it is. I feel like that's going to be an incredible test. I'm really excited to see that, actually. So I'm glad I waited before I got the new one, because newer usually is better, right? I don't know. I'm excited. I have the Watch 6 Classic, and clicks from the rotating bezel is a great stim. Ooh, yeah, I don't have the Classic. I didn't even know they had that. I do like that. That sounds nice, Jonah. You have the 15. Nice. Samsung washer dryer. I mean, technically, I do have the 16 NY girl. I don't know what washer dryer I have. Also gonna take some time to know it's okay to order my food in restaurants. My aunt took me to lunch on Sunday and I kept looking at her for permission to speak, because my brain is trained to wait for permission to speak, because my grandma would constantly scream at me so I wouldn't speak without permission. Oh, I don't like that at all, Caitlin. Aww. Dang. You should definitely feel comfortable to speak. Obviously, if you're saying profanities and stuff, that's one thing, but I'm positive you're not doing that, so that's awful. Oh, yes. Hello. Nice to see you. Hi, Lutheran. You went to the gym today? I'm proud of you. I did not. Wait. Mike, are you serious? Something bad actually happened? What? Tell me. What? What? What happened? I mean, that kind of explains it, but not a lot. Is he okay? Thank you, McCall. I'm good. How are you? We like free shit. Free shit is good. Hi, Echelon. My grandma screamed at everyone. Screaming got worse every time I opened my mouth to speak. See, screaming is not, that's, she needs to hold her tongue for that. You know what I mean? Like, don't scream. We don't need that. That's unnecessary. Oh, wait, the price on this site just changed. It's now 500 for the classic. Oh, not 600? Right? I was blown away that I got this deal through Xset to work with Samsung, because Apple, Samsung, these are humongous companies. Samsung, no, I mean, the difference with Samsung is actually it does everything. I mean, I'm only on more the Galaxy side for the partnership, but they do everything you can think of. Samsung does, well, okay, maybe not everything, but so much that they got their hands in, and they do it well. So, I mean, it's just so cool to be in line with them. Like, what the heck? What a blessing. Hi, Squirrel! No, currently no snackies, no. 2025 is 650. Oof. What body fat percentage? Like 32, bro. 32. When I say skinny fat, I am skinny fat. Dangerous. Apple versus Samsung. It's setting up a riot. We've all gotten into this. Like, everyone is like on one side, you know. Maybe it's not Samsung specifically, but Apple, like iOS versus Android. Like, it's such a debate. It's a hot debate. It's true, low-key. $380. Oh, so it's a little bit cheaper? Oh, I mean, not much. $20. Is the screen in an iPhone really made by Samsung? That I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Darshan. Hi, I heard your fifis. I'm not into that. No, thank you. In regards to the Apple versus Android's chatters, just get the best device that suits your personal needs. Very, very true, Jonah Photo. Budget and aesthetic. But blind corporate brand loyalty is just weird. I mean, I think that is a good point. I think that's why it's really nice to, like, I understand wanting to stick with your ecosystem. I do. And how, you know, I will say changing, if you've never been, like, if you've been always with, say, Apple, and then you switch over to Samsung, the operating systems and everything, it's a learning curve. It is, right? And vice versa, but it's not anything that you can't do. I mean, unless you're like 70, you're my parents, I guess. They have a hard time nowadays. But overall, it's pretty easy. And it's kind of fun sometimes to switch things up. Hi, Elise. Hello, how are you doing? I'm old. I just got new Samsung washer and dryer. Congratulations. Samsung and LG make the screens for the iPhones. No, that's crazy. I actually bought the ticket, so that's why it's a specific amount. I will be going September 24th, I think. September 24th to October 9th. Thank you, Elise. No, not bad. He wasn't paying attention and someone jumped from the stage to crowd surf and that dude shoe got him in the face. Aww. Wait, was it a famous act? Because then he'd be like, well, this guy kicked me in the face. And it's like a good story. Oh, did he have a good time though, Mike? I hope he did. That one native guy, hello. Hi, Night Vale. She was born in the 30s and was mentally ill. She had the mindset that she was entitled due to birth year and generation. Yeah, Caitlin, I know. It's rough, that's rough. Mental health's really difficult. He didn't get knocked out or anything. He wasn't paying attention, just shocked him. Yeah. Oh, was that what, you know what? Was that what it was? It was for the extra bean. Okay, I wanted to make, it just says 2 days ago on the activity feed, so I had no idea what time it was. That makes sense. I think I did forget about that I was on for like an hour and a half later. Okay, cool. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. Thank you so much. Thanks for being generous for GCX. Thanks for being generous with me and enjoying my suffering. I do not have a referral link for Samsung. I have asked It took me a while to ask. Like only kind of like the last few weeks have I asked. They have not gotten back to me. So unfortunately, yes, scene 620. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I didn't get to meet my grandma's siblings, but my aunt says they were the nicest people ever. Interesting. Nobody knows what made my grandma so mean because apparently she was like that her entire life. Wow. Oh, your birthday's the 24th, Punk Rocks? Nice. Just a random dude? Oh, dang. Okay. Kind of lame. Oh, yes. Thanks for the follow. Is that you? It was a metal concert / festival, so it was expected. Oh, so you just jumped on stage and then jumped off? You love my mic? Thank you. It's a custom color version of the Shure SM7B. Libra Life, let's go. Hi, Kites. Hi, Shadow Walker. Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Andrew. Celebrating early, I see. Staying for an ecosystem is totally valid. It's just that some people treat the brands like sports teams, like, no, mine is better than yours. I do get that. I get that. I've been there myself. Maybe Erica will do more Bean Boozled for 50. I still have Bean Boozled. If anyone wants to donate 50 bucks towards my Japan flight, I'll do it. And we all know, it does seem that it's not very good odds for me. No. This is just the standard Shure SM7B. Are you sure it's a custom mic? Oh, that's a really quiet, huh? Stream back, turn that up. Elias, thank you so much. Why did I say Elise? I don't know. Elias, thank you. Words are hard sometimes. The buttons was way too quiet. Here we go. That's better. Party horn. That's kind of quiet. That's fine. I have flowers and the most rarest and valuable golden Aztec emerald necklace. I got all the way from the ancient Aztec pyramid in Mexico. Aw, Julian, thank you. How are you doing? I've had a lot of bad beans. Bad beans. Okay, let's open this, guys. I'm so excited. Look at this bad boy. Hi, KevTech. Yes, I have the Samsung S10 Plus, I believe is the one. I'm really bad. There's so many numbers and letters and stuff. S10 Plus they sent me, which was really nice. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's got the pen and everything. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it's definitely a different like look than the 7. It's got more of a rounded square vibe than a circle. Ooh. And then here's the watch band. Okay. I will currently put this on, but I will try to put this one on later, and if not, I'll order another one. But it's not anyone's fault but my ooh, look at that. It's white on the back. Ooh, that's so pretty. Stop. Sapphire crystal, GPS, 40mm. What else does it say? Nice. That looks sick. It's so much prettier than the back of this one. This one's black. It's white. Wow. A squircel? That's a squircel. Okay. Actually, this is new, so I actually don't know how to use this. Let's figure it. Does it just lock in? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, like this? No. I need this. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is a new, like, system for this. Interesting. It's definitely different from the old one. That wasn't too bad. You prefer your watches round? Yeah, I don't know. This can be new. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. I don't know. Nassim, hello. Squircel, I wonder if Apple will try to sue them for having rounded edges again. Has Apple tried to sue Samsung for rounded edges? Like, they monopolize all the rounded edges? What's the difference between the Samsung and Apple Watch? Well, I would have to look at a side-by-side comparison because I don't know. Of course, I am doing okay, hun. About you? Have you been okay and safe? I've been great. I've been safe. We just, our last stream was an incredible one. Charity stream with GCX to support. This looks beautiful. As you guys know, being my white aesthetic. Stop. That looks, I mean, this is the back of it, obviously. So that won't actually be seen. But it's so pretty. Wow. Actually, I should probably charge it. It's probably dead, huh? Weird. I'm sure there's a charging situation. Years ago, Apple did sue Samsung for having rounded edges and won. Wow, and they won. Really? Huh. I did get a new Samsung A16 5G last month for your... Oh, congratulations, Julian. Nice. Here, that was so hard to get out. I didn't realize that there was like an indent that I could use. That's my bad. That's my bad. They should come charged. It doesn't... Okay, maybe I press harder on the button for longer, I mean. Oh, it's hot in here. I don't think it's coming. I don't think it's charged. I'm happy to get another of their charging cables. So that's gonna be nice, actually. I assume it's the same that will work on the 7 as well. But it's gonna nice to have. I was wondering if I should see if my mom would be inclined to take one of my old smartwatches that I have to track her steps, because I don't know, because maybe it's like a fun little adventure to like, it's like a competition with yourself, right? I don't think she would, since it doesn't really push me too hard sometimes. But I want her to get more steps in. Especially when she's here in the US. She's a lot more inclined to walk a lot in Japan. But then she just comes back home and like me, does nothing. So we both need to walk more. But her being obviously significantly older, since she's my mother, it's more important than ever. Will it charge from here? Will it charge from here? That's unfortunate. That's a USB-C. No, that's a good thing. It means it's going to charge better, but I don't have as much plugs, USB-C ones. I don't think that's going to work. I don't even think that's plugged in, frankly. How many steps did Erica get today? Not that many. I can vouch for the Samsung watches. I tend to accidentally crack slash scratch the glass of my watches all the time, and this one seems Jonah photo proof so far. I've not scratched this at all, and I've had this, I mean, not a full year. I probably had this a good 8 months? 6 months? But it looks flawless, and I wear it literally daily. Well, there might be, that's probably just debris on the, oh no, there's little nicks, but like in the corners, not on the screen, on the corner. There's definitely a little nicky nicks, but I didn't put any protection on this, so that's it looks good. I mean, yeah, no scratchies. Hello, my Apple Watch. I got the Series SE 2nd Gen. I don't know much about the numbers on those. I don't know much of the numbers on any. That's petty. Apple acting like they created shapes. I know that's true, Caitlin. I wish I could come home and do nothing. Oh. How many steps did Erica get today? Oh, wait, you already said that. I don't know. I'd have to look. Hi, Johnson. I don't think I would ever get a smartwatch. I think I would get a smart ring. I did ask if Samsung would send me a smart ring, because they have one, but didn't hear back either. I mean, again, it goes from my contact at Exet to an agency to Samsung, so it's like hard. It's hard. Now I got fashion choices. Yes. Well, no, I can't keep this strap, unfortunately. Well, we'll see. I could try it out for a little bit, but normally this, whatever, and this is for all smartwatches and this kind of like material, it seems. It's not just Samsung's by any means. if I wear it for extended period of time, like multiple days or whatever, I start getting a rash recently. I didn't used to. I used to be fine with it, but I think I developed a rash to it from exposure. So I can't keep this white one, unfortunately. I don't think so. I'll try it for a while, but if I get a rash, I'm taking it off. Taking it off. I wish the bid companies would make a hybrid already. A hybrid what? Wait, what? I've had my watch for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm surprised I have not scratched the glass yet. How does a circle have corners then? Looks like your motherboard does not have a Type-C front header. I mean, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I wasn't ever able to use it in my old case either. Yeah, so I don't really have any opportunity. I think there's a back one, but it might be monopolized right now. Time to upgrade my Mobo, you know? Hi, Brayden! Silicone. Imagine if Samsung collaborate with a Tolkien estate to make the one fitness ring to rule them all. That'd be an expensive ring, I feel like. You get a rash too, Mike? I didn't used to. Interesting. I also wonder if it's because maybe it's not as breathable as, like, obviously this one's got some breathability because it's, you know, there's slightly see-through. There's holes. Maybe it's because there's no breathability and, like, I don't know, like oil and like sweat gets trapped there and then like it's a bad trifecta or something. I don't know. That was also my concern. Like maybe that's the issue and not actually silicone itself, but I haven't tried a bunch of different watch. It's like, I'll either have this or this one. And that's like, cause I got a very similar type for my last smartwatch as this. So I haven't tried a lot of other options. I don't know why, but a smart ring seems more subtle than a watch. Like you can't even tell because it looks like a normal ring. Well, I actually do really love having to be able to see the time here and there. Like I know there's always my phone, but when I don't want to grab it out of my bag or grab it out of my pocket, or I don't want to roll over because I'm so hungover, and I just want to ring up my arm and not roll over and grab my phone and look at the time. And yeah, you can obviously see like your heart rate and you can see how many steps you're taking while you're on the walk and not have to like pull out your phone. It's just, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of conveniences to have that versus just using the ring. But I get like, we do have our phones, which have a lot of that involved. But the watch also obviously like tracks your you know, heart rate, you know, BPM and all that stuff. So that is an aspect that you can't get as easily, I think, at least, especially straight visual right there of it. Oh, I hate when my wrists get all stinky too. Stinky? I don't know. I don't normally sniff my wrist. Maybe. Hybrid watch, part analog, part digital. Oh, gotcha, kites. That is cool. I want to say it has 2 Type-C ports and 2. Oh. Exactly, Julian. I'm still rocking my S25 Ultra, but I do want to switch over to the Fold 7 to really try it out. Like, I haven't really spent a lot of time playing with it, even though I kind of obsessed. I did get the case. The case I got was kind of janky, though, I will say. So I almost want to get another one, but I'm just like, you know, I keep having to buy all these cases because I bought this case, and then I bought the other case. It's like, oh my god, so many cases. They're all clear though. They all look the exact same, by the way. If the other one's in the living room, but this is the Fold 6, but they all are clear and look just like this. The Fold 7 has a kickstand too though, but it just doesn't really fit like these. This one's, whatever company this was, is way better. I might have to like go look up which one I got because it just fits better than the 7. I don't know. And on the 7, so you know, and it's got this like gate bezel whatever around the camera. It's open at the bottom, so you could still damage it somehow. I was like, why would you keep that open? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's the S25 Ultra. There's something classy about a watch. Yeah, that's true. The only bad thing about these smartwatches is that I'm more of a gold accessory girl, and you really just have to either try and match just silver and silver, or don't give a fuck about having silver and gold accessories of some sort, or leave your watch at home, but I don't, because I don't really care that much. But, you know. I don't have a gold strap, but like since the face itself is silver and the new one is as well, it just not so good. And this one's even more significantly silver, right? So that's a big difference in how much silver is on the front face. I mean, obviously this one has like this part, right? And that's a difference. I think that's a new feature, right? The way that this, the watch bands are like flesh with the actual round, you know, face itself. So this is the watch 7 and this is watch 8 over here. This is a brand new one that's not out yet, I guess, technically. If you wanted a gold, I could get it for our anniversary. Oh, you're sweet. They don't even make it in gold, this one. I think the base model, at least. I'm sure maybe the more expensive ones might have different colorways, but it's just like black and silver, I believe. I like the 7 looks wise. Yeah, right now I'm kind of like, I might like this better, but I like, there's more bells and whistles, you know, better battery life, etc. on this one. So we'll see when I actually try it out. I need to charge it. You can get a bezel to make the watch have a gold trim. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. They don't have gold watch bands for those? No. You could definitely get a gold watch band, but the thing is, I don't want gold and then silver. Like, that's weird. You know what I mean? It's silver here and then the band is gold? I don't really want that. It would... I guess if all of my accessories were gold that I was going out with, and then... And the band was gold, and then just the watch face was silver, it might be okay and like work all right, but I don't know. The 7 only had silver or olive green. Oh, that's kind of random to have silver and olive green instead of black. Those don't look bad at all. People complain about the shape. It's more flesh. I will say they both still have a significant, like, you know, it's not flush. You know what I mean? On that way. There we go. Actually, this might even have more height to the actual like screen itself, the black part. They're both kind of something. Hold on one moment. Oh, I have to oh no. Hold on. It's gonna take a second. What's up, Aong? I'm just kidding, bro. By the way, I told you guys there's a small potential I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday because it's my friend's birthday and going away party, and I don't know exactly where the day or night may take me. So I was saying that I would like to maybe postpone, if that's the case, postpone until Sunday. I did not remember that I may have to go down to my parents for jury duty Sunday night. This is contingent on, I'm going to call them Sunday. I think maybe Saturday or Sunday. I think you could do either day to get it. Anyway, and see if they're like, come in. You know what I mean? You have to. Anyway, so that's really annoying. I won't know what my schedule is until, and I might have to call in if they don't say come in on Monday, I might have to call in every day for the entire week. So I'll have to be on call to drive all the way down to my parents. Tony Arwin, hello. Okay, so that's fun. And then I am supposed to be going to a wedding. I don't know if I told you guys this. I'm supposed to be going to a wedding on, I think I fly out Friday and come back Sunday. So depending on how I feel, of course, after a wedding, you know, they wild. I won't be able to stream on Saturday, obviously, because I will be at the wedding. That's the day of the wedding. But maybe I can stream next Sunday as well. So yeah, it's a busy next little bit. Do I have a favorite color, just in general? Because I like Tiffany blue, that kind of color, or like aqua teal kind of vibes. I'm a gold and silver girly. I like both. It depends on my mood and what I'm feeling. I mean, I like silver too, but gold I feel like looks better on my skin tone. I could be completely wrong though. I don't think the silver would be that noticeable unless you stare at the person's wrist. Fair. That's a good point. That's a good point. Face forwards, it looks more flush. On its side, you can only get so thin. Yeah, jury duty. Guys, if you don't remember, the city of LA tried to get me to do jury duty, and I was like, I'm sorry, I serve where my permanent residency is, my parents. And so I had to go the whole thing. I had to like send in a picture of my driver's license, which it does have my parents' address on, and like mail it by mail. It was this whole thing. It's so annoying. And that just happened like last month. And then a few days after, like a week after, maybe 2 weeks after, I didn't have to go in because they obviously had to clear me. Temecula calls me. I'm like, really? Silver compliments my eyes. Gold compliments my hair. Blue eyes, dirty blue. Oh, man. You have yet to serve jury duty in all your 41 years? That's crazy. Well, I've never served. I've been called in. I've had to go into the court, and I've been released 2 times so far. But I've been like called, in the fact that I've gotten the notice, I would say at least 5 times. 4 or 5 times. Well, 4. If you count city of LA and me being like, no, and then they're like, oh, okay. It's probably been 6. Stop. No, it's technically been 2 years, over 2 years since I did last go in person at my parents'. So, and I didn't actually serve. So obviously, I think if you serve on the jury, you're okay for like 5 years or something. But obviously, if you just go in, you're not excused for any specific length of time, I think. So I'm excused from jury duty for 5 years. That was in 2023. So I got 3 more years. So, oh yeah, no, you told me about that though, Caitlin. Yeah. I spent time with my family for my birthday. That's good. Yeah. So what did you guys do? Did you go out to dinner or anything? Can you be unbiased in this pedo case? No. Oh my God, I would not be able to be unbiased in a pedo case. Absolutely not. Oh my God. But the thing is, one reason I like being like serving or almost serving or whatever at my parents' place, it's a very safe city. It's a smaller city. So one, it's, not going to be like high profile cases, most likely. It's a very safe city in California, one of the safest. And, it's not as stressful to get to the courthouse. Yes, I have to go all the way down, like an hour and a half away to get there. I get to hang out with my parents, and they take care of Aria, so that I don't have to get a dog sitter or anything, so that there's pluses on that. But obviously, like driving to LA, downtown LA to the courthouse, and like trying to find parking and it's just a clusterfuck, it's just very overwhelming. So it's not what I want to do. Caitlin, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I think there's been a really beautiful change in like Gen Zs and beyond. Obviously beyond, like the A's are like too young to even consider. I feel like how old are Gen A's now? I don't know, but I think the change with the Gen Z specifically, like being so sober curious or just like not even curious about alcohol or not curious enough is a really good change. It's kind of like how I think younger millennials I think have. The problem with Gen Zs are they're really into the vapes. But millennials, young millennials, I feel like we're really like, let's smoking, fuck that. Like cigarettes are disgusting. Not everybody, of course. Not everybody in these gens are the same. But I think there was a movement with millennials to kind of be like, yeah, no, smoking's like freaking death. What are we doing? But then we drink a shit ton. And then Gen Zs are kind of thinking, alcohol's also nuts for me. Not that I know that Gen Zs don't necessarily smoke cigarettes by any means, but they're really into vapes. Not all of them. Again, this is a broad statement. So replace one vice for another, I suppose. But maybe Gen A will not want to do any of it because all of it's bad for us. Generalize, yes, exactly. Laura just found out that I'm a baby. I said I was 21. She thought I joking like you, and oh, really? See, you play mature. DTLA seems like a mess. I know. I think I've been summoned 4 times in 13 years, went through selection twice, and was selected for jury once. See, I've never been on a jury. Dang, so you okay, you're like me, kind of. Oh, from Paige. Hi, Momo, hello. Gen Z traded fashion for mental health and chemical addiction. Let's not discuss digital addiction. Oh my God, the digital addiction is bad. Oh, okay, okay, Johnson. Yeah, if you want to go to bed, that's all good. Good. Please get some rest, and I'm glad you had a good, chill birthday. Lots of love. Gen Z vape like crazy. I know. Hi, B Smokey. Nightclubs are taking a huge hits because Gen Z aren't drinking. That's funny. I bet the nightclubs right now are just filled with like puffs of little vape smoke, and it probably just smells like a freaking hookah lounge just because of the, you know, the smells, the flavors. I do not vape. Bored Philip, hello. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Do I really come off more mature than my age? Genuine question. I think in some instances, yes, and some instances, no, right? You know, and also, you know, we're only mostly talking in you know, with text, so it's sometimes hard to really gauge. I think obviously if me and her were talking to you in person, one, visually, I'm sure you look pretty young. And then maybe the way you speak, I feel like it's maybe a little bit younger than obviously what me and her sound like and stuff like that. Yeah. Why ain't Gen Z drinking? I think it's because I don't know. It's a great thing, but I think it's obviously drinking is not good for anyone. It is literally poison. Cheers. And it's expensive. Yeah. Gen Z, you know, millennials and Gen Z have really realized how we're screwed. Drugs are more fun. Oh God. Drugs are expensive. I don't know exactly. I bet there's like studies on it or like some ideas on it. Gen X loves drinking wine. Gen X. Oh, is that baby boomers? Baby boomers? Baby. I switched to wine because I was drinking too much hard alcohol. So wine's better. 40% of the nightclubs in the UK have closed since 2020. The article I read said it was due to the drop off of drinking. That's crazy, Greg. I mean, that's unfortunate because the nightclubs are fun in the UK, let me tell you. But yeah, it's good. The less available and the less mainstream and the less like socially acceptable and like social pressure to be drinking, the better, honestly. I think it's become so commonplace in our lives that it just, I don't know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It helps when you know the owner of a hookah lounge and only pay for alcohol. That is nice. Pandemic reset. Basically, they didn't go through high school for all that peer pressure for fashion and drugs and alcohol. I mean, there's social media, so the fashion, there's that. All the makeup and the fashion, all that stuff. But yeah, that could be definitely part of it. Bane death. That's a good point. I will say I didn't start actually legitimately drinking until college, though. Like I tried like 1 or 2 nights of drinking and not very heavily at all, very lightly, in high school, and it just wasn't for me. I was hanging out with some people that just didn't even want to drink either, so it wasn't like a very big thing. Like drugs and alcohol were not for me in high school whatsoever. Drugs are still not for me. But yeah, it wasn't until college that I got into it, so. I feel we millennials experiment with more drugs. Is that true? Gen X is 65 to 80. Okay. Hi, twin. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, shout out Bville. Because the stars aligned under a Taco Bell sign and said no. Last club I went to was Omnia years ago. When was the last time I went to an actual club? That is a good question. The last time I really remember going to a club was with Kiera. But that was, I feel like that was a few years ago. But I don't think that was the last time. That's when I like remember, because with Kiera Please. I was thinking Kiera Lewis and I was like, that's not her, it's Kiera Please. Okay, different person. I can't remember the actual last time. Mekos, hello. We don't expect kites, I'm kidding. Also, as a Gen Z, I don't feel like there was peer pressure for anything. It was like, you want to drink? No. All right, cool. Then we went on with lives. That's crazy. There's so much peer pressure going up with drinking. If you went to events and parties and stuff like that. Obviously, if you didn't go anywhere, no one's going to pressure you. Nobody pressured anyone. We accepted and respected people's choices. As long as you're a decent human, you're cool. See, that's wonderful. Peer pressure can really get to you. I think a lot of people, especially like if you're talking about like females, have started developing issues with alcohol specifically because, and I've just watched these videos because I don't think that's how I have obviously any amount of alcohol issues, but it was like the one video I watched or two videos I watched, it was like these girls were like, I wanted to be like accepted and like be cool and, you know, maybe like pick me kind of vibe and be like, oh, I can drink with the guys and you know, it would always result in like just terrible blackouts and stuff like that. And to be accepted, to be liked, you know. I did, Jose. That's true. That's true. Oh, bad times. In high school, I did more drugs than drinking. I was like straight edge when it came to drugs in high school. I was like, you do weed? No. I was so annoying. My friends were like smoking. I was like, no. Left for the Navy. It's been, yeah. I heard you're addicted to drinking pickle juice. No, Greg, you monster. College is also very unaffordable nowadays. Oh my God. Bane death. I mean, it has been for a really long time. I guess apparently since the Reagan administration, it's been very, very expensive. Obviously, it gets worse and worse. It's gotten worse and worse and worse. I mean, I was lucky that I did have some help from my parents, but I had to take out, they had to take loans out and I had to take loans out. And I think I had to take out like $25,000 ultimately. And I made a point though. I moved back home with my parents after college and I hustled. I was hustling hard. I was doing all the jobs. I was doing all the modeling jobs. Legal and illegal. Hi, Gabe. Nice to see you. How are you? And hey, Timothy. Aw, hi. Hi, you too. It's so nice to see you. Oh my gosh, front page. Let's go. And I think within 2 years of me moving back home after college, I think I paid off that $25K. I worked hard. And my parents did give me the car that I was driving at the end of my years of college. They had paid off this Nissan Versa. They gave me that car because I saved them a lot of money going to an in-state public school versus my sister's Ivy League out-of-state private school. So instead of, you know, they gave me a bigger gift for graduation than they gave to her, which it makes sense. And I think my sister understood that because her education was a lot more expensive. And anyway, so I took the other money I had gotten. I sold that one. I traded in and I got my Prius, which is now quite old, but honestly didn't start drinking till of age. I only had literally a couple sips before and then had like a 6-month party stage when I got out of the military at 23. Ruined my life, to be honest, because I went bankrupt on some girl I liked that treated me like crap. Oh no, SpongeBob. Story of a lot of people's lives. I'm sorry. Shit. Arkin Jost. Hello, hello. If you ain't getting blacked out drunk, you wasting money. What? No, Bespoke, no. It was mostly weed and ecstasy. Ecstasy! I've never done shrooms ever, and I don't think I could. I think my brain, I would freak out. I think ecstasy and shrooms are pretty, well, it's not like meth. Yeah, that's true. Do you not like anything pickled? I'm okay with pickled jalapenos and like, you know, like banana peppers and like the spicy ones. Cause I feel like the spice kind of cuts through that disgustingness of the vinegar. I don't like vinegar very much. It was like, you want to hit a vape? No thanks. Okay. And everyone just continues whatever conversation. That's so good, Caitlin. I mean, in some spaces, that's any space, you know, like it depends on the people always. But if that's a very common thing with Gen Z, that's fantastic. I did pay it off really fast. I was like, I know that the interest is going to hit after, I don't know how, it depends on the loan, of course, but I feel like it's after like 24 months or a certain amount of months. I was like, I know it's like, that's stupid. If I can get that money paid off, or it paid off with whatever I make. Why wouldn't I? Because in the long term, I'm going to be paying more money with the interest. Like, get it done. So I think I got it. I think interest did start hitting, but you know, the sooner you pay it off, the better. Like, pay attention. Like that. I think that was like would be good advice for someone that has that issue with having student loans. Do as much payments at the beginning as you can, because I have friends that have had like $80,000 in debt, and you know what? How many years later? Probably have like 100,000 in debt. It's worse. If you can pay more every month than your base pay, you're gonna slowly bring that debt down. But it's really good to get as much in early enough as you can, because before the interest starts accumulating. It's so expensive. Oh yeah, there it is. I need to charge it though. I was gonna do a BRB and get it on the charger, because look at the back though. It's so beautiful. Oh, so white. Because this is the back of my. You can't really see because I can't open this up, but it's all black, right? Ah, boring. Gorgeous. I did shrooms last night. I had mushroom soup. It's kind of different, but I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't drink like at all in the military except my birthday though. Wasn't my thing. And then after the party stage, I rarely drink. I only do it if my friends. Good, SpongeBob. So you don't have an addiction. The way you called me a monster without taking a beat, that was impressive. Sorry, Craig. Hi, Viking. Hello. And Chris is here. Hello, hello. I don't really like kimchi. But I haven't had a lot of it. I know it's really good for your gut, so I should have more. I feel like any type of substance would send me into psychosis. Yeah, I just know that even like a large amount of hash that time in college fucked me up, and I get paranoid when I'm high from just weed, let alone a freaking mushroom. No, thank you. I just know that's not going to be a good thing. Rasm Tech. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I'm sorry, SpongeBob. Borrowed money has that issue, no matter the value, including houses. Yeah. Glad my mom didn't pay for my college. I was able to get grants and scholarships. Hell yeah, Bevo. Good job. Yeah, not every parent can afford it to help the kids. I was lucky my mom was able to, and they're comfortable. They're, you know, they wasn't like putting them out aggressively. They just, you know, made, you know, smart decisions, I guess, like as much as they could. But yeah, obviously, like me and my sister both took out loans as well. Yeah, I'm lucky they helped it all. Not everyone gets that ability, and some people's parents have the ability to help and they don't. So that's also sad. But there's also people that get their college paid for by their parents. So I'm like, dang, I'm jealous. I need most millennials' brains are all scrambled from like all the Molly they took. I think mine's scrambled from all the alcohol, honestly. Just text the photo. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness, little babies. What was this? 2013 or something? Me and Mike. Hi, ADM. How you doing? We're babies. Second watch all dirty? Yeah, it is a little dirty. I think. Is it dirty? Actually, it doesn't look dirty. Well, it's definitely a little bit, but because it was on her and her kids and what they needed plus what she wanted and all the partying, so a ton of money. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Aha, hello. I had cream barbecue and hot pot with lots of mushrooms. Ooh. I don't like mushrooms, so I was like, ooh. Tsunami, I'm good. How are you? I'm gonna sleep because it's 2 a.m. Good night, Caitlin. Lots of love. I think I got all my partying out of me in high school. I didn't do it in high school, so there you go. Nelson Kelso, it's been forever. What's up? Yeah, I got grants and scholarships, but ended up dropping out my boot camp of a school. I still feel I should finish. You should finish. Unless it's incredibly expensive. My brain is scrambled from all the relationships and situationships I had that were toxic starting at 15. Finally starting a healing process because what was that word back then? What was that word back then? Mental health. That was 13 years ago. Maybe. Yeah. I don't look the same. I'm definitely skinnier there. And obviously younger, duh. But, I definitely did my makeup different, let me tell you. I did a lot of, like, black, smoky eyes. And fake eyelashes. I don't really put the fake eyelashes on that often anymore, unless for special occasions or, like, special streams. I was gonna do it yesterday, and I couldn't find my fake eyelashes. And I have so many, so I'm like, where the fuck are they? You look very mature for a 90-year-old. I was 9. Is that crazy? Wow. Thanks, Kai. Thank you. You guys are sweet. 10 years. Damn, SpongeBob. That's a long time. That's a long relationship. All right, I'm going to do a BRB so I can plug in this watch. And, like, I'm going to plug it on. I think I have a plug over there. But I'm not going to stand up for you. Okay, BRB. Okay, it's charging. We're good. Nine as a Hankook model. Yes. I was meaning mental health and healing wasn't talked about. Oh, absolutely, SpongeBob. Absolutely. It's still, it's doing better. And I think that's also in part to like Gen Z being like so into it. But yeah, it's getting better and better. Asians don't raisin. Lauren, you know what? There was a time in my life that I thought I made that up. You know? That I made up Asians don't raisin. Because I had never heard it before. Clearly I was wrong. Okay. Anyway, hi Pac-Man. Hello. G26. I'm so sorry. I hope you get happy soon or something. Gabe! Aw, thanks. Thanks, that's nice. 100p wrong? 100p wrong? What does that mean? So, okay. I kind of want to play Clear Obscure, but I also kind of want to play Mario Odyssey. Oh, okay, Mike. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Lots of love. Good luck to the with Amelia tomorrow. Wait, was I wrong? Was I wrong, Jose? What did I do? What did I say? I'm sorry. What's up, Brayden? Have you heard someone say to another person, return from the depths you came? Crit? Like a Cretan? No, unless it was in a movie. Do you like Pac-Man game? Because now new one out today. It RPG Shadow Labyrinth PS4. I mean, I do like Pac-Man from arcade games and stuff, of course. Just enjoying my day off. Good. We love a good day off, don't we? Yesterday was one of my days off. That was nice. Derby horse. Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna happen. Miss you too, Mike. Get some good rest. Lots of love. So, but I also, yeah, so Mario Odyssey, right? I was watching HA playing like Mario games and I was like, wait, I forgot about Odyssey. You know what I mean? Enjoy V-Smoke. You have so much fun at Florida SuperCon. Yes. Good luck with, it's probably hot, so good luck. The 10-year person is the one that started the trauma, and what's so wild is she has taken a dramatic turn and has healed and is now a good friend And that's been healing for me. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, good for her. That's impressive because not everyone is able to do that. So that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I stream 4, Jose, normally. Hi, Malik. The person is still human, but yeah, I'm like, I waited so long for that person just to be happy because it was one of those people. Hurt people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very true. Oh, I didn't know that about you, Pac-Man. Cool. Yeah, I'm half. You still past 13? How old are you? Damn. Oh, did you guys win, Brayden? What summer movies have you seen or you want to see? Like Superman and Jurassic Park. I know what you did last summer, reboot. Scary movies, no. I wouldn't mind seeing Superman. I don't really care for Jurassic Park. I feel like there's been too many and there's overwhelming. I mean, there's been a lot of Supermans too, but I rarely go to the movies. I really should go more often, but I rarely go to the movies, so I just wait for them to come where I can very legally watch them for free. I'm doing good, Malik. How are you? We need to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. If anyone wants to buy me a Switch 2, down. It's on Switch 2, right? No, I've not seen Superman. My parents want to go see Jurassic Park on Saturday. We rarely go, so I'll head out with them. That'll be nice. A family outing. I love that. I saw a new Jujutsu Kaisen movie tonight in theaters. Oh, I still need to finish Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't even finished the first season, so. But I did watch a bunch more of Solo Leveling last night. And I finished the first season. Got into the second season. I love Karate Kid films. Yeah, those are good. I get to see it for the first time in 8 years next week. Oh, that is 8 years. That I understand being nervous about that. Absolutely. Nervous and excited. I get that. Wow, 8 years. That's gonna be something, huh? Wait, isn't it on only? Is that right? Look it up, Jose. I'm not sure. Right? I need to start Solo Leveling. I'm behind on that one. Yeah. So far, I will say one thing, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but I would like in the first episode for more of like a backstory on the main character. Because I feel like you're thrown into it so quickly, and maybe they want you to learn along the way, but I feel like I want some more, especially for like the first episode or two, like when they get thrust into some like combat or something like that. Like I want to know more about who he is and how he got there, and like why his personality is the way his personality is. So that's the one thing I don't really like so far about it, and it's got like obviously like a lot of the cliches of a lot of these types of animes, but I like it so far. Yeah, it's interesting. Seriously, that sounds very shocking, SpongeBob. It would be like if my ex-boyfriend from high school, who is weird as all hell, like healed himself, and I saw him after it's been a very long time as well, and like a decade, and yeah, he was like a different person. It's weird. What's one introspective shonen anime? I feel like you asked me that last time. Shonen anime specifically? I need to see a list of shonen anime. I don't remember. Man, love music that sounds like dueling car alarms. Yeah. It's my favorite. I'm right. Damn, Jose. I know, yeah. So if anyone wants to buy me a Switch 2, I would like one. I'm here for it. Hi, local Kevin. Hello. I saw Tanuki streaming with NMPL LOL from OTK and Mr. Arthur at the mansion that they are renting, staying in for a year. She rode on a jet ski. I did see that she was riding on a jet ski. She is killing it. She knows everybody. I'm jealous. But it's nice to know her too, because she's a sweetheart. Eric, I'm obsessed with Chinese food, orange chicken, and noodles and egg rolls. All right. Let's go. And you're Korean, though. You'd think you'd love Korean foods. I don't love Japanese food, so there's that. I ended up becoming alert again several minutes after the finish. Wait, hold on. What games are we talking about, Brayden? Oh, the bowling, yeah. I did want to see. I know what you did last summer, Matt. Freddie Prinze Jr.'s in it too. Besos, hello. Kill the Rich. Hello. How are you doing? Erica, we need to go on a tour of America with Tanuki. Yo, I can't keep up with Tanuki. I can't. She does 12-hour IRL streams like every day. Well, maybe not every day, like probably 8 hours plus. I can't, man. Oh, I feel that, Lander. I feel that too. Thank you, Dragon. Yes. Erica, I bet if we get enough people in chat to crowdfund to switch to, it would take a while. We're working on my Japan flight first, really. I think I'm going to work on my Japan flight, which is, how did we even get here already? We're almost halfway. Not quite, but like close. And then maybe some, like the hotels for TwitchCon and stuff, because that's going to be a bit, you know? A bit. What if we get, you're looking for, oh, thank you, Malik. Thank you. I feel like I was going to grab something and show you something. What was it? Maybe it was nothing. Anyway. Oh, it's because I was going to grab the Switch controller. I have not booked anything. Actually, I still don't know for sure if Laura's coming because she hasn't, like, told me for sure. And she's, like, who I always room with, so. I'm making a mess. Oh, you're a leader, really? Oh my god, what's your plan? How long are you gonna go for? I'll be there from end of September to October 9th. So, around the same time. It's a good time to go. The weather's way better. It's like slightly right after. October's after summer, so it's gonna be a lot nicer. I did not. Can you resend it? Because there was just a whole thing. Brayden, please. How long is a chopper ride from LA to San Diego? A chopper ride? I don't know, but probably would take too long. I can't be away from a bathroom that long. Eclipse, hello, how you doing? I love that she was teaching him. I mean, she is a teacher. You get there on the 10th. Ah, dang. We're missing each other. SpongeBob. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. We talk like every day. She's married to this wonderful girl, so things are different because I still have feelings than I ever planned, but I'm happy for her. It's like one of those things. You love someone so much, even if it means it's not with you. As long as she's in my life and is happy, all that I care about. See, that's very healthy and beautiful. I love that, SpongeBob. Yes. Yes. But just, you know, just never get any other ideas because she's in a relationship. But I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. So what did you have for dinner? Oh, I'm gonna just make some taco meat when I get off. And I got Greek yogurt. I got some avocado. I got salsa. Greek yogurt for the sour cream sub. And I got some reduced fat Mexican cheese that I think is not molding yet. I got siete tortillas, but also got siete chips, so I could do one or the other. That's my plan for dinner when I get off. Hi, Mina. Hello. Tokyo for 6 days, Kyoto for 3, Osaka for as long as I can. Ooh, Kyoto. Okay, all right. That's okay. So is it like 2 weeks? You're a leader? Oh, Orc Blood. Really? Your ex just got engaged. It is weird, you know. Even when you move on. I don't know if you still have feelings for your ex, of course, but even when you move on and like don't like have any like well, you still have love for them just as a human being or whatever, like your exes, but like aren't like, I want to get back together with you, you know. Even if you don't want to get back together with them, it's still a weird feeling to see your ex move on and like into a bigger stage of their life. Like my ex recently either had a baby or the his fiance's pregnant. Anyway, it's like, oh my god, that's crazy. Especially because like you meet everyone in different stages of their lives, and it's like, whoa, this guy's actually like in a stage of his life. When last time I saw him, he was a touring musician in a band that wasn't making any money, and I would buy him groceries. And now he's actually like doing well, you know, in a different state and XYZ, right? It's just weird to like see, whoa, what the heck? And it's just weird. So I get, as long, you know, I understand that some people still are like, man, I wish I still were with them, which is not my case, but like, either way, it just feels, it's always a weird feeling. It's just kind of like, whoa. And I also haven't had a lot of exes that are actually like have gotten married or anything. Like, well, technically I've only had like 2 real exes. So I guess technically one has. The other one is, I don't know, maybe he's in jail still. I don't know. Oh, that guy. Mina, you want to talk about something. What to do for a living? I am from India. I don't know. What are your skill sets? What can you do, Mina? No, Brayden, I told you I didn't see your chat. I do. Deep feelings. She will only have a place in my heart. 100% would get back. Unfortunately, I was way too clingy for her. Wish I could go back 3 years and fix it. Dang, Orc. See, that's extra difficult. But this is your sign. This is your time that you need to move on. Like, it's just, there's nothing to hold on to. Unfortunately. I know, it's rough to hear, but it's time to move on and find someone who can reciprocate your clinginess, you know? You both are just gonna be obsessed with each other. I don't know if that's actually healthy, but you know what I mean. It'll always hurt, especially if you were with them for a long time. That's true. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The longer you've been in a relationship and then you see them move on, and you, especially if you haven't already, if you're the first one to like get married and have kids, then it's one thing. And then you finally see your ex do it and they're like, okay, cool. But yeah, when you see them like becoming really humans and stuff, that's always like, oh, I'm still not there in life, I guess. Not that that's necessarily what everyone wants or needs, by the way. I don't know if I even want that, but I ended up becoming alert again several minutes after finishing the game, so I didn't do well. Why weren't you alert? You want help? You want Heppel? What is Heppel? When I slowly became alert again, one of the other team members who I've known for... Oh, you passed out, Brayden? You had a seizure. Oh my God. Shit. She went to get me a wet cloth over my neck and some water to cool down. I had to... Oh my gosh. How long were you like non-coherent, do you know? Oh gosh. Oh no, we have boundaries. I've never been the type to cross them. Good. Yeah, we discussed that. I've been okay to move on for a while, but she'll always be a first love. And I get that. First loves are a thing. Boys almost always felt relief, like I didn't end up screwing up their lives. I could see that too, Math, honestly. I could see that too. I feel a little bit responsible for my high school boyfriend because I feel like he blamed me for him not continuing doing modeling. Like he was going to move to New York while we were together. And I was like, well, I don't want you to move to New York. Like that's sucks. And so he didn't. And I feel like he kind of blamed me for that. And I was like, well, you might be in a worse situation if you had gone to New York for modeling. His agent, like, tried to kiss him. I think I don't know. Anyway, weird. His agent was a man, which is, you know, that's fine. I think my ex was a little gay. That's fine. But not when I'm with him. Okay, rude. Just weird situations in, like, the male modeling world, I think, you know. Not next, but the last lady I was into is still doing well for herself, it seems, and I'm of course glad for that, but also wish I were part of it. Yeah, that's difficult. Sometimes people want to see their exes not do well to make themselves feel better about leaving. It's kind of messed up. That is very true, Big Tiny. Very true. And that's messed up. That's very messed up. It's like, unless that ex was absolutely atrocious, though. Honestly, if they were terrible people, that's one thing. You know, if they cheated on them and gave them an STD and XYZ, you know what? I would probably wish them not very well. Because that's really, that's too far, you know? But for the most part, if it's amicable enough. My weekend plans? I'm going to my friend's going away birthday party tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Saturday. She wasn't healing when I was with her, which is why we weren't able to work. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And sometimes we don't know what that reason is exactly. It feels kind of sad sometimes if it's not with you when you wanted it to have been, but everything happens for a reason. Been thinking about the one that got away a lot lately, and it's been forever. Hash, I'm so sorry. Bye, Malik. Lots of love. You watching any shows right now besides Little Brother? I've been watching Solo Leveling. Zyro, hello. I'm good. How are you doing? Welcome back, Viking. I lost anything my college fee. I want help, ma'am. Oh, he's trying. Oh, was he trying to? What? I don't know, Mina. Get any job you can get. Go make money. I'm confused. 20s is tough because you transition into adulthood together. Probably your first real relationship too. Yeah, I feel like it's crazy when people get married at like 19, 20, 21. I'm like, you're not even a human yet. Like, well, you're human, but you know what I mean. You're not grown. I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Then they started asking me if I knew where I was. Dang. Becoming alert, I just couldn't complete my answers, but as minutes went by, I could. Did you go to the hospital? One of the guys who normally play in the fall season who's been there a long time, he came over and was talking and telling me to stop bowling for your safety. Yes, of course. But since then, I've been okay. Today, I was relaxing more, went to the mall to grab a bite to eat, then I went to... But you have a history of seizures, right? Is that correct? Is that right? He did. I'm pretty sure he swung both ways. I mean, now, or at least last I heard, he works at a gay bar. So, I think he actually told me he wanted to go back to jail. I was like, no, bro, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hi, Omer. Hello. They subhuman. Can't even buy cigarettes or alcohol. Who can't do them? Hi, Scassel. Hello. Agent stole your man. I know. What the heck? I mean, he told me after the fact, but I was like, what the fuck? That's messed up. I have a close friend who deals with seizures. I remember the first time I saw her have one, I felt so helpless. Isn't that scary? I think my sister had a few seizures when she was really young. I don't think I was born yet, or if I was, I don't remember it because I was a baby. But very scary for anyone around. Obviously, especially loved ones. Not human. Don't gotta pay bills when you in jail. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Cronus! Oh, my alert's so quiet. Cronus, thank you so much for 78 months. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to ya. Thank you. How are you doing, Cronus? What's up? What's up? One of the guys who normally... Oh, I read that. But since then, I've been... 18-year-olds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. And they're getting married and having kids? Oh, no. You can't. You can't even... You can't drink. You don't want your license taken away. Oh, Brayden, I get that. But it's also dangerous. It is dangerous. It's dangerous. Just take care of yourself. Be cautious. Is there any way, Brayden, do you feel it coming on in any capacity, or is this just super random? So Vinny, is that right? Vinny or Vine? So Vine, so Vinny. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Because after that, I had toxic people that didn't want to be better and just trauma after trauma. Funny part is I didn't realize she was the first trauma until I finally got answers to all these questions. I feel like, yeah, when you're really young, you don't really like realize how traumatic some things are until later. Or you go to therapy or something and you're like, oh, wow, that was really bad, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh. Oh, wow. 4K capture utility. Slay. Sorry. I just opened it up, and every time I open up 4K capture utility, if it's on my camera source, it like pauses me here on OBS on the stream. But it worked for both. What a magical thing. My brother definitely had some epilepsy growing up. Yeah, oh, yours too. Okay, yeah, wow. Hi, Raymond, hello! Because when I thought about therapy, I didn't think I would talk about her. Sometimes it's deep-rooted. What's new in the week? Well, On Tuesday, we did our charity stream with GCX, raised over $5,000 for St. Jude's. I don't have... Oh, yeah, Party Horn. And I thought we need to get one of those. Woo! And I actually tried to work on one of those, and I don't think I could find a good celebration sound. Saturday, I'm going to my friend's going away, but also birthday party. And I think I get to meet the baby, a newborn. So they're newborn. So I'm excited about that. But that means they're literally going to be leaving very, very soon. So that's pretty upsetting. But at least I get to meet the baby before they go. I'm not the biggest fan of babies, but I need to meet this baby. I need to meet the baby. It's so Vine. Okay, I was close. Okay. Hi, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Do you stream as well? So when I'm doing well, I ate pickles, and I ate pickles. That sucked. Hicham Rafik, hello. As the night went on, we played another game afterwards. You did? Dang. 1 hour went by as we played another game. I told them I'm fine. They just really love and look after us at the bowling center, as they should. Like that's good. That's important. Okay, turn on. I don't remember which one my... Nope, that's not what I want. I'm trying to figure out which one is on my Switch. There's like 4 different inputs for my cam link thing. Or not my cam link, but the, yeah, my cam link. Yes, I do stream as well. I streamed pretty early on in 2020 and now getting back into it. Nice, what do you stream? That's weird. When I go to 3, the input that my Switch should be on, it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Hold on. You're fully charged, bitch. You better work. Okay. You better work. I always have a problem with my Switch and my capture card. I don't understand. There's no reason that the capture card should be showing my face when it's on the different input. I don't understand. All babies look like the aliens. Don't let anyone convince you that. Your leader, let me tell you, look at Japanese babies. That's the only baby that's cute as fudge. Okay? Look them up. Look, they're freaking cute. Hi, Zaxi. How are you? Yeah, and because she's been to therapy and I haven't... She's been helping me deal with... That's great, SpongeBob. Well, how life works. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. The person that caused you trauma is helping you get through the trauma. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Tonight I went to casino, bought in for 200 and cashed out for 371. Brayden, you and Dragon. You guys like to go to the casinos. Fortnite, mostly FPS games, anything that's new. Have you played, obviously that's FPS, but have you tried Clair Obscure? Because it is really good. It was just new. Dragon does, yeah. I'm sorry, Dragon, did I dox you? The card just likes your face too much. I don't know how to fix this. Why? He talks about it in Discord and stuff, so it's like, right? It shouldn't, I don't think it's a secret. Why is it not working? Oh, you don't get the free casino bucks anymore? That's bullshit. Well, it was nice though. It was nice, huh? For a while. Guys, I need a haircut. Wait. That's really long, isn't it? Off camera. Been a bit of a hiatus even though I shouldn't. Life's been crazy up and downs. Don't want to be a downer to our family. We've been kind of talking about some heavy stuff, honestly, Zexy, so If you want to vent, but if you don't want to, that's fair. It was fun seeing Fusli, Katamina, Tarek, and Broden of Offline TV streaming their road trip to San Jose and exploring. Oh, they IRL streamed for 4 days. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I don't know who Tarek is though. I've never met Katamina myself, by the way, though, and I certainly don't know what Tarek is. No, I haven't played the game. The only relatively new game I've played was Splitgate. Okay, so I've never played Splitgate either myself. But so Clair Obscura Expedition 33 is a RPG, turn-based technically, but it's one stunning, like gorgeous game, gorgeous game, and the storyline is so far awesome, but also like heart-wrenching. It's a heart. So the storyline specifically is that you start out in this world where there is this a being called a paintress who is like across, I don't even know how they get there, across the water, across the world, I don't know. And you can see her, and so every year, out of nowhere, one year, she decides to paint 99 on this rock. You can see it from afar. And every year, she'll come back at the same time, same day, and lower number, 98, 97, 96, you know, blah, 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 blah. And hi, Go the 200, nice to see you. And eventually, you know, it hits, I don't know, maybe at 99 it already hit somebody, but eventually it hits a person that is that age and they disappear. They basically die. They disappear. They Thanos. Okay. And so every year it goes lower and lower and more people are dying and dying and dying and dying, disappearing. And we come in on the Gommage. It's French. It's like everyone's like French in it. On Gommage Day. And it's 33. So everyone that's 33 years old are gone that day. And so anyone that's under 33 are still alive. And so they've been sending out parties, expedition parties for years, obviously, to try and figure out how to stop her, to stop this, like figure it out. So you're part of the Expedition 33 party. So you go out and try and figure out what the heck's going on. I don't know. And then I've only finished Act 1. I think there's 3 acts, so there's a lot more for me to learn. But that's like just the kind of the idea of the concept. Oh, I just heard myself. I'm sorry, I'm down double. I'm sorry, I'm down double. Okay, I fixed it. Juan K. Base, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Wishing all the chatters going through it right now. Positive energy, good fortune, and double finger guns. Yeah! I love that, Jonah. That's sweet. Hi, Bloodshot. I want to vent. What are your first impressions of the Watch 8? Unfortunately, it was not charged at all, so it's back there charging. So I have not been able... Okay, the only... aesthetically speaking, I love that the back of the watch itself is a gorgeous white. It's stunning. It is... nothing that you ever really see aside from obviously the side. You can see this is a 7. You can see obviously the black here. So I really like that it's going to be white there. Just because, you know, I love my white peripherals. It just matches my aesthetic. Okay. And it comes with a white watch band, but I'm going to have to change that just because I think I'm allergic to whatever plastic that is. I will say I'm not sure if I love the bezel here, right here. Compared to this is the 7. I know why they did that, I think, to help attach the straps better and make it a little bit more streamlined instead of these like holes and stuff. That is annoying, so I get that. But yeah, this bezel is kind of odd. So we'll see how it looks when I actually really fully like have it on my watch and use it every day and how I feel about it. But that's all I can give you because that's all I've experienced. It hasn't even turned on, so... I appreciate it. I don't need a vent though. Working through it. Missed you all. Glad to be here. Your hair looking fine. Did you change it? No, it's the same. Yeah, the balayage is just growing out, right? So it's like now like whoa, all the way down here. I don't know if I want to do the balayage again or not. What do you guys think? I feel like one, it's very expensive, but the upkeep is easy. Like it's like it's fine. Like I don't have to like, it's not like you can see this like whole, these are my roots and then this is my blonde, you know what I mean? Fusli's brother started streaming? Wait, is that who went on the road trip? No way. That's so cute. The Gomage is to die for. Oh god. We did not beat the game. No, we just finished Act 1. I thought he meant Dark Souls 2. Oh. Yeah, Sovine, yeah. Have you seen Kaiju number 8? No, I have not. I have not. Oh, now I want in that too. Hi, Captain Sam. Post a reel on your Instagram of your impressions when you've used it enough. Honestly, I don't think I want to keep putting so much content out with Samsung. Like I monopolize my feeds with Samsung stuff. So unless I'm getting paid for it, I don't know. We'll see. If I feel so inclined and I'm like, wow, this needs my review. And hey, once my contract's over, I can do whatever review I want. Like, because obviously, you know, I have to make sure I say the right words and XYZ for every post because it has to be approved. But if I can just shoot it off the hip a little bit more, it'll be easier. For the 8, the bands aren't interchangeable with older models. I figured that because it looks different. Yeah, new goodies, Captain Sam. I got the 2 new phones and they were so nice to also gift this. Thank you, Samsung. I love you. Hi, AJ. I'm good. How are you? That one doesn't have the gap. Oh, for the 7. Oh, interesting. Huh, okay. Who's Foosly, another streamer? Yes. Yes. Are you joking? Thankfully, it's just me and her hanging out this time. Oh, okay, that'll be nice. Everyone have a good night. Brayden, good night. Take care of yourself, please. Please feel better. And honestly, I would love you to go to the doctor just to assess yourself. But, you know, I understand where you're coming from, but take care of yourself. It automatically sounds legit when you say it's French. All right, if it's too much, but keep in mind that if I don't see your review anywhere, I'll ask it on stream. Well, you can definitely ask it on stream, especially because I will absolutely be daily driving this. I switch it out. Better battery life. That's one thing that they say they have, better battery life. So that's what I'm really excited about because I'm so lazy to charge this guy. And it charges fast. These charge so fast. I can only imagine this might be a little bit faster. I'm not sure. They charge really fast, but I'm just so lazy. And because I want it constantly on me so it can track my steps and track my sleep. So I like never want to take it off and charge it. Oh, her brother goes by Fukra. Does he have a bunch of followers already? Tell Samsung we need to switch too. That doesn't make sense. Having a hard time picturing you without a balayage. It's that perfect amount of bougie. Do you think it's bougie? And like in a good way, obviously, clearly. I don't know. Do you remember what I looked like without a balayage? You forgot? I kind of forgot. What did Erica look like without a balayage? We'll just go look at an old clip. What did I look like without a balayage? Man. You take care, Brayden. Let's see, what do I look like without a balayage? Well, this was me. I think it was. This was probably 2019. This was the first year I started streaming, and I was a little drunk from wine, I think. That's my natural hair. Before it started getting thinner. I miss those days. The lack of, yeah, thinning hair. And a lot of makeup, because I think I just came from a photo shoot. Can't even recall if you had hair before. Good night, Oxy! Thank you. I don't know who is that either. Let's see another, maybe like a even more recent one. I'm not sure. They weren't even wavy. Is that a balayage? That's unbalayaged, right? This looks unbalayaged, I think. I don't know. No Uber. I don't know what's been said. Maybe it's balayage? I can't tell. These are so old. Oh, 3 years ago? No, I feel like I had a balayage then. Oh. I don't know what happened. Go away. Oh, Inception. Oh god, the Inception's too heavy. Orc Blood, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. 5 years ago. Definitely no balayage there. Oh, I put freckles on that. Oh, I hit myself with the ukulele. That was good. Who's a fraud, John? Are you a fraud? Oh, no, real John. I'm on just some front page. If you don't understand how that works, then that's on you, honey. That's on you. No, I don't have a lot of followers in Kick. I know that. I know that. Hunter x Hunter Weeb shirt. Oh, that was Hunter x Hunter, yeah. You're pretty Dorbs pre-balayage, so I guess you could go either way. Yeah, I just don't know. It's so... I just feel like the health of my hair has not been good. Both like the thickness of my hair and then obviously like the ends. Like I used to pride myself on how nice my hair was. So I feel like maybe I need to get it back into natural. I don't know. And it's cheaper to not do the balayage. But I also like the balayage. So I mean, I don't know. Gives a little bit more dimension to my hair. My lighting is better now, right? Orc I noticed my hair start to thin a bit, but I can 100% attribute it to stress. It's crazy how much it affects. Oh yeah, stress. Absolutely. I'm going a little white here, and I think it might be, well, it could be age, sure. It's also probably stress right here, just this little spot, and that's unfortunate because that's where I'm really thinning a little bit. So when it's whiter, it makes it look even thinner. Ugh. Hair health is better than short-term styling. Okay, real John, go over to Twitch. Check out how many people are watching. Just shut the fuck up. Grow up. I used to always have hair blonde or highlights when I could. It's so much more expensive now. Yeah, it's so expensive. I spend like $300 and something just for, not even for the haircut part. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I remember an IG video where if a guy pronounced balayage correctly, you know they went to war. Went to war? What? What? Does the balayage really stifle the ability to nourish and hydrate your follicles? I don't do the best job at taking care of it, that's for sure. But just the mere fact that you have to like bleach your hair and then they put like a little bit of color back. It's just, bleaching is not, you can't do fantastic with that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna, it's gonna hurt your hair some way or another. I used to have crow's nest and then took finasteride. What's crow's nest? So is this white or gray? I don't know. I think it is white. It looks pretty white to me. But it's hard to tell. What's the difference between white and gray? They're so close. I don't know, Jose. I don't know. More kid friendly. I don't like horror games. I don't like horror games. I'm a kid at heart, frankly. So I don't know how to play this game because my 4K capture is not like working. I'm pretty sure it's in HDMI 3. I have to check. Hold on. That is a 3. Now unplug and replug. Let's see. Feet, probably. Wow. I would bug ya, but I heard you tell someone to I will. No, the Kick was just being annoying. He's like, why are you a fraud? You only have 6 viewers, but it says 180 on Kick. I'm like, yeah, front page. They're not actually clicked into it, but he didn't want to hear it. So I was like, shut the fuck up. Crow's nest is when you have a bald V on either side. That's what I got. Well, this one's worse, but I think it's also just how my hairline is. It's the same as my dad's. It goes kind of like up, which sucks, but it's definitely getting like balder up here. Dan, shut you. Your face. I just said shut you. Shut your face. Yeah, it's Kick. It's Kick. Hi, DJ Shambles. Hello. I'm in a much smaller town at the moment, so hoping it won't be too bad. I noticed I only dyed it blonde like once in Cali. Sometimes small towns are really expensive too. I hope not though. What's the difference between Twitch and Kick besides the streaming aspect? So Kick well has a different demographic, of course, but Kick is nice that gives you 95% of like bits? Is there bits? Yeah. Subs and stuff. So if there's a $5 sub, you get 95% of that, and they take 5. Versus Twitch, just straight out of the gate, you get 50-50. Depends if you obviously get Partner Plus and stuff. That's slightly changes, but it never gets anywhere near 95%. So that's where there is some like that's amazing of Kick to do, but also Kick can be quite toxic. Twitch is dinner party and Kick is Wild Wild West. Shit, I am getting YouTube. Oh god. I'm missing which game? I wanted to play Mario Odyssey. You can always hope that any patch of white hair turns into a stylish Malin streak. I'll just be like Storm, you know. I'm in a much smaller. I would beg you. I already read all of this. I'm sorry. Face shut. There's an assortment of dyes actually by Eero Colors that is a vegan dye and protects hair from the bleaching process. That's nice. You're asking way too much of Kick viewers. Veggie shut the fuck up. No. Kick also doesn't force pre-roll and mid-roll ads. Okay, that's important. That orc blood is right. Nice orc blood. How are the parentals? Are they back stateside yet? Oh no, they have been, but we're actually flying out end of September together. They'll be doing another like 2.5, 3 month stint. They're gonna come back for my birthday though, so that's nice. December 4th. But we're going to fly out together again. I'm really excited. That's September 24th. Anyone who wants to help out with my flight, it's not as bad as when I flew out in March, was it? It was $1,200. So this is a lot nicer. Again, we'll do some IRLs. Hopefully we can do more than we did last time. I'm sorry it wasn't a lot, but I was really not feeling well over there. 5.3K already because he streamed with her twice. Aw, that's so cute. That's like a built-in support system. I feel like that was kind of the same with like Cidion. Like Jody, Quarter Jade had already been quite established, and Cidion was able to ride that coattail a little bit, but it was only because she's so good at what she does. Like she is meant to do this kind of thing. So it was like if she wasn't very good at it, people are gonna follow. But it was just that trifecta of her being fantastic, Jody being there, and just the right time, you know what I mean? I know, Dan, I want to play it. I want to get back into it, but I'm having issues with my capture card, and I kind of knew that was going to happen. You know? Better pay up for the cost of your soul to the unregulated crypto gambling. A little bit. I only see my best friend I'm talking about in person, other than when we were at the same school for a few months for the past 17 years in person. Considering staying near her. Yeah. I feel like when we get older, we don't get to be around our close friends, family friends as much. And it's unfortunate. Yeah, if you guys want to donate $50, I'll eat a... Actually, you know what? Let's do 25. If you guys want to do 25, I'll do a Bean Boozled. 50 was for, you know, charity. So, you know, there's... I mean, it's charity to me, but... I could try a different port. You know what? I could. No, this is gonna be. I think this is ANA. Well, one way. Well, it's, you know, ANA with a partner. So I think one way is United and the other way is ANA. But partners. So I was surprised. The prices weren't that bad because I think they're not prime time. Like when I went out for Cherry Blossom was prime time, right? Iro. Oh, Iro. Okay. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I'm actually math. I have not worked on it. I was really, really hyper focused on the charity stream. I was like stressed out about it. I couldn't even think about anything else. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, maybe not anything, but like a lot of things. My plan is to work on it tomorrow, actually. If you want to resend me the link and of the song and her stuff, you can. I can go find it myself, of course, though. I can find it. But if you just want to make it one fell swoop for me, that is my plan, to work on that tomorrow. And yeah, that's my plan. Are those the all flavor beans? Yeah, the really disgusting ones. I don't owe Chad 50 beans. What do you mean? I didn't offer this until the other day. Feel like I was almost there price-wise on that round trip to Phoenix. Yeah, in domestic flights can be this expensive. I remember when I flew back last minute, had to buy, well, I missed my Frontier flight from Salt Lake a few years ago when I sprained my ankle visiting Jess. And last minute, I was like, I need to get home to my dog. Like, I don't have a sitter. I don't have anyone. And Jason was so nice to help me out. But it was an $800 fucking ticket on Delta. And I was like, well, he was so nice to help me. Because that's a crazy amount of money. Just from Salt Lake to Los Angeles. Like, what? That's like a less than 2 hour flight. And what really sucked, I had my sprained ankle. I was like, okay, cool. I'm on my flight. They deboarded us twice. And the second time they're like, oh, overnight. Here's a voucher for a hotel. And I was hobbling through this airport. I couldn't. Some nice person was so kind to be like, I'll push you. Like, I'll get you an Uber. We'll go to the hotel. He wasn't creepy, thank God. He was very nice. He helped me out. He just pushed me through the airport, and in the morning he pushed me back. Angel, by the way. But I was like, I paid Jason, but I paid $800 to get home today, and I didn't get home until the next day, and I was in fucking pain. And the reason I missed that first flight was because of Salt Lake Airport. Their staff decided to take someone else in a wheelchair before me when I had to be at the gate in like 10 minutes. And I think maybe she was just like, oh, I don't know. She was like, I'll just take the first person I talk to. I was like, my flight's in 30 minutes. And she's like, meh. So I missed my fucking flight. I didn't get a refund. Because the flight, by the time I went up to the gate, they're like, the flight's taken off. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I like gay people better than you. Sell me Mexicans. Hi there. Nice to be on your... Hi, Spot Genesis. Hello. Hi, Sanjay. Hello. I want to say the person that helps you popped into chat once right after that. Did they actually? I don't think so. Really? Like the flight attendant? Or not flight attendant. Wait, I feel like I do remember saying like... Oh, yeah, okay, that dude. Okay, that's possible. Yeah, he was so nice. I thought you were talking about the staff. He was an angel. He was so kind. I don't know what I would have done without him, frankly. Being nice is so kind. It means a lot. It meant a lot. It meant a lot. He saved my life, really. Because I don't know what I was going to do. I was like, oh my God. So maybe I just like, because I would have had to call somebody and like waited, and like all the hotels were booked up. We went to one hotel together and they were full. So we had to go to another one because there was vouchers for a few different places. So we had to go to another one together, and it was just this whole thing. I was like, I was in so much pain. And then when I woke up in the morning, just like 4 hours later or 3 hours later, because it was an early flight, oh, it was even worse. It was so bad. I hobbled out of there. He was probably like, oh God, this girl. It was so bad. It was so painful. Oh, gosh. But I made it. Shout out Jason. Exclamation mark Jason. He was a mensch. for helping. And I just feel bad because that was so much money. And I didn't even get home when I was supposed to get home. So it was like almost like, what was the point of spending all that money? I could have gotten a different flight for cheaper. And I meant to complain because it was bullshit. I think they might have sent me like a $150 voucher or something, which I don't think I remember where that is. See, they bank on that. They bank on you forgetting. I think it's been like 2 years. It might be expired. Fuck. You don't like singers? Oh, what? Why not? Do you have a bad experience with singers? That's okay. I also do gaming and just chatting, Bubba. But what is it about singers you don't like? I'm not singing right now, Walter. I guess tripping a whole new meeting. I was having such a hard time, guys. Well, she had moved close to where I am now when I started dating, but that was states away from our hometown when I was 15. Oh my God, I have to pee. And I couldn't see her again until 10 years later. Once I had a bouquet of rainbow flowers sent to her job. That's so cute, SpongeBob. Aw, how sweet are you? I can't count either. I mean, I can. It's just sometimes hard. Goody Inc. Hello, hello. I assume because singers hate Sondheim. Oh, you're a big Sondheim fan? Yeah, okay. They told me, you know, the truth hurts, Bubba. The truth hurts. It really does. Hi, Joy. Welcome. My dad is from Japan, so I'm half Japanese. Hi, Nassim. Hello, hello. It was great to see. Oh, I said that earlier today. Yeah, Beeville. I'm so happy to see Gina. Like, dad, not her. Obviously her too, but moving around a little bit. Yeah, so good. No. It was from. I think it was Delta, the $800 flight one. Yeah. I do watch anime. Yes, I was just talking about how I spent a lot of time last night watching Solo Leveling. No, not yet, Sanjay. Yeah, I'm watching Solo Leveling. I still need to finish My Hero, Demon Slayer, and I started getting into Jujutsu Kaisen, and I didn't get too far, and I still need to finish Spy X Family as well. Any art or just chilling? I don't do art here. I do gaming and I do music. I mean, music's an art, but I don't know if that's what you meant. Who's the big scary mustache man? There's a lot of them, frankly. I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunter. I actually haven't even seen a trailer, but I know it's supposed to be very good. And I feel like as a singer, I would like it. What about big anime? What's a big anime? Aren't those not really extremely popular animes? Those are some of the bigger ones. Jokey Foot, hello, hello. So it's probably been expired then, Jonah, because I think I sprained my ankle like 2 years ago. One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. Okay, so you mean like more like long-running, old, prolific ones. One Piece, I did watch the first episode. I just don't really love the old school animation style of it since it started so long ago. I did watch some Dragon Ball Z, if that's anything. Yeah, Naruto was never something that I really got into. I watched a few of those episodes as well, but not too many. Bleach, I've never watched any. I've never watched any Bleach. But you know, I'm an OG Sailor Moon watcher, you know. Are those the big three? Is that it? Well, Joy, I've watched the live action. I actually really like that. Oh, Hunter x Hunter? Yes, Hunter x Hunter. One of my favorites. Yes. Game is art to player. There you go. Then I am an artist. I'm an artiste. Drove the 9 hours because my family lives in Florida, so flew there. But she had moved to NC, and so I made sure to leave in time to show up right before she got off work that night. Then I drove her to work every day at like... Aww, what an you're an angel, SpongeBob. We love you. You're so sweet. Really? Well, I don't know if that... Bleach? Bleach is top 3? Like, big 3? I don't know. Who termed this term. Because I don't know. Who said that? Who made this up? Put Sailor Moon up in there. Sailor Moon! What's my favorite 3 games? That's impossible. I will say Breath of the Wild is in my top 3. Oh, so it's specifically shown in Jump, not other companies. Because that's unfair for other companies. Bye, Goody. Bye. Music is really catchy and was surprisingly funny for Demon Hunters. Great art style, too. Demon Hunters had some really good, funny parts. So I could see that, yeah. Attack of the Titans. Oh, no, not for me. I watched the first episode and I was like, ew. Joy, I don't have a top 3 specifically. That's the only one I would say is absolutely in my top 3. It's too hard to say what would be my top 3. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a Final Fantasy? Maybe Final Fantasy X? I don't know. I hated the grind of Final Fantasy X, though. That was the one thing. So it wasn't like everything was perfect. I'm really liking Final Fantasy VII remakes, though. They've been really nice. Good night, Beville. Lots of love. Okay, I have to go pee. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay. Give me a few minutes. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, this is so annoying. I switched the inputs. It's still randomly showing my face and then going on a different input. Like, it's not my camera input. What the heck? Here, let's see if I can. When I take it off, it goes off. Guys, what the hell? Okay, it's connected, so there's not anything like that. Why? It is. It is hard, crew. Technical difficulties all the time. I thought getting this new Elgato capture card would help. I mean, it's helped a little bit, but clearly when it doesn't actually work, that's difficult. Work! Work, damn it. Why is it showing this? It doesn't make sense. Oh! Why? What? No, but like, because this is what I did. I switched it. Camlink Pro HDMI 1, right? That's where my camera is actually plugged into, but it does this weird slash multi-view that the other ones don't have. So I went here and I did HDMI 2, and then it switched over to it. But that's not what I want. That's not what should be happening here. Default? Oh, that was Steam Deck. I don't know why. I don't think that'll make a difference though. But let's try to. Oh wait, why did? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The 4K capture just crashed. Oh no, guys, send help! Oh my keyboard died. Nothing's working. Oh my god, why? Everything everywhere all at once. Jesus. David Carrion, not now. Oh no. Thank you for 5 months. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Shout out David Carrion. Send me. Send help. Oh shit. Thank you though. I appreciate that. Thank you. At least you can hear me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucked everything up. Okay, deactivate, reactivate. No. Ah, oh, fudge. Ah, shit. I don't know where we are or what we're... I feel blind as well. I'm lost in the sauce, guys. Ah, oh. Pretty little baby. R.I.P. Connie, doo-doo-doo-boo. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. Oh, the problem is, it's back on capture device, Camlink Pro, HDMI 1, and I switched it back to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch it back to the Steam Deck thingy or whatever, because at least that was what it was before. And HDMI 1. And I didn't change anything OBS for it to switch over to doing this, so. I know, it looks like that. Maybe I'll close the 4K capture and see if maybe Control Alt Delete vibe, like actually like close it. I'll see, I don't know. Oh boy. Pretty little baby. Ba-da-da-da-do, I don't know all the words. Do-do-do-do-do. Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You as the flowers. I talk for hours. I don't know the blue. You know what? I'm gonna turn off my camera and turn it back on. See if that happens. Turn off, turn on. I know I might have to restart. I fucked myself over. Why? Why is it so difficult? There's really none of this should be so difficult. I don't know what it is on my setup that does this shit to me. Like it doesn't make sense. I was just going to, yeah, I did that. Didn't work. Okay. Restart the Switch. No, I'm just trying to get my camera back. This has nothing to do with the Switch anymore. I don't care about the Switch right now. I just don't have my camera. My camera decided to just turn off now. Quit making things difficult. I'm sorry, Zexy. Hi, Mohammed. Sorry about not being here. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry. That was me doing the shy thing, but not. Unplugging the cam. I guess I could. Yeah, okay. I'll try that. Always worth a shot. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. What I'm gonna do first after unplugging is deactivate and reactivate. See if that works. Nope. Yep. Yes. You know, I've been thinking about trying out a no cam stream, and this is the best we can. You know what? Let me give you something. So okay, so I am trying to do. Okay, this is the 4K. This is the issue that we have here. Right. What's up, Tommy? I don't know what's going on. We're troubleshooting now because now I'm pissed. Don't look at all of my tabs. I mean, you can, but everyone judges people for all the tabs. So anyway, my camera is on Camlink Pro HDMI 1. That's where it was. This is where we were, and then I switched over to 2 for my Switch. Right? Which is even oh, sorry. It's not even showing up now. So it's not even working at all. Oh, I'm looking. See the tabs. Ah, shush your face. Shush, Tommy, shush. I might have to restart the entire PC, which would restart the stream, and that's not ideal because that's like that's the last ditch effort, right? No, that probably will work, but it would fuck the stream over. It was, yeah, it's rough because especially with the multi-streaming, it's difficult. Why is there like a color thing, by the way? What is that? Multi-view layout. What the heck? Outside of smacking it a few times, usually restarting is last. Yeah. It's that easy. Tommy, that's not a great thing to do. I'm multi-streaming, so it makes it really difficult to actually restart the YouTube stream, and obviously we lose viewers and this way, the XYZ, you know. Outside of smash, what should I do? Should I restart? Like, I really don't know actually how to fix this because this is weird. This actually doesn't normally happen. Like, yes, I mess with the 4K, but like, okay, stop. I set this up so when I lose my mouse, I find it. So it's nice, but sometimes I just do that for fun, and then I'm like, oh shoot. Open OME TV. What is that, Tommy? Who's your tech? Me? So I can get the cam. I've never heard of that. What is OME? OME TV on Google so you can get the cam? Is that a thing? Aren't one of your mods a tech expert? I don't think I know a tech expert. Certainly not my mod. I mean, obviously some of my mods know tech, but they're not experts. It's not like their job. Hi, Chris Thompson. and yeah, I know nothing about this. But let me unplug. Maybe I'll unplug. No, that shouldn't make any difference. Fuck. You thought I had a team? Fuck, I wish I did. I can't afford a team. If anyone is a tech expert and wants to become one of my mods, or just even just offer advice right now, love that. Would love that. That'd be great. You're not a tech. All you're saying is restart. That's not tech expert stuff, Tommy. We want to figure it out without having to restart. But I appreciate your help, though. I do, Tommy. Yeah, I don't. This is not. Go to general. Only thing I can think of, end the capture software, then right click and run as admin. I haven't done that, but shouldn't I? I don't understand why I'm not always an admin. I don't have other people on this. Let's try to walk through it. What's the name of that software? 4K capture utility. Elgato. Elgato 4K capture utility. Add flow check from camera to card first. Is that the stream? What? Wait. I'm sorry, what? So, I unplugged the HDMI from my camera and replugged it. I turned it off and turned it on. And I've closed 4K. I've reopened it. I don't. Oh, reset default? Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a tech expert, but not an OBS and Elgato. Fair. That's fair. See, yeah, exactly. Like, these very specific tech issues that, like, you can be an expert in a lot of things that oh. Why would the mic be loud? Can you still hear me? Oh, why would it be? Why would it be? Why would my cam mic be so loud? No, it's still the same. But what, okay, why would 4K capture utility do anything to my audio? That doesn't make sense. Why would that have anything to do with it? I turned down so hard that sorry, that's too loud, that I can't even hear myself in monitoring. Why would that do anything? That doesn't make sense. No, it's not. Hold on. Let's open my sound settings. I'm still set at output, speakers, Rodecaster Duo, main stereo, input, microphone, Rodecaster Duo chat, which is my normal microphone. And then when I go into OBS and go to sound settings, or just Rodecaster mic, is it still really loud over here? Yeah, I'm talking very quietly because I don't want to hurt you guys' ears. I did yank it down on my Rodecaster. Okay, it sounds the same. Yeah, so when I look into the properties, it says device, microphone, Rodecaster Duo chat. That's exactly what it should be. What the fuck is going on? I'm talking very quietly, and I had to yank it down to like from 100% to 40% on my Rodecaster. I'm very confused. Something's wrong. It doesn't matter if it sounds... something's wrong. As long as I'm not hurting your ears. That's really important, of course. I don't want you to be in pain. Yeah, this is... But, like, what the fuck just happened? I yanked it down in OBS. I hope it's better. But what the fuck? Why would... Okay, explain to me, though. Going into 4K capture utility settings and saying reset default would change my... I know, Dragon, I changed it. But it's still not good. I can't hear myself. Something's wrong. Why would going to 4K capture utility software and going to general and pressing reset defaults, why would that affect my OBS and my actual desktop audio? That doesn't make any sense. How is the music? Is it the same? Is it fine? It just doesn't make sense. You don't hear the music. It's probably really quiet now because I had to yank down everything. Okay, fair. You don't hear it now at all? Oh, wait. I muted it. I'm sorry. I muted it. How's this? Sorry, I muted it because I thought it might be really loud too. But the camera mic isn't... I'm so confused. It's not even enabled. So I don't understand how that would even work. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna restart my stream or my computer and then therefore stream. By the way, so no, I didn't change anything on the Rodecaster between earlier and now to tonight. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna restart. Well, I don't know. This is weird. This is unprecedented. Wish me luck. I'm sorry, guys. Stick around if you can. I'm sorry. Wish me luck.